Okay, people, we have a beautiful episode of OnlyStans coming at you today, and today's sponsor is 4Loco Gold. You know why we're doing 4Loco Gold today? That is because our favorite country, the United States of America, is out there in those games right now, going for gold every single day, and that is why we are celebrating with some 4Loco Gold. You and I both know 4Loco is the most fun drink out there. It is it's 4Loco. I don't need to explain it to you. It's the best. And if there was a gold medal for awesome, most fun drinks, 4Loco would be the winner in that. So get yourself some gold 4Loco anywhere you could find it. 4loco.com. That is FOURLOKO.com and FOURLOKO on Instagram. Follow them on Instagram. Check them out and enjoy a 4Loco as the US of A is going for gold. Okay, folks, we are live in beautiful Los Angeles, California, West Hollywood at the Hustler store. Lovely lingerie here. Great lingerie.
Looks great.
Do you like lingerie?
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't love lingerie?
Yeah.
Good stuff. We have Jadelyn. Is that how I pronounce your name correctly?
Jadelyn. A lot of people say Jadelyn, and I'm like, it's Jadelyn.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's a 3-syllable or a 2-syllable, so it's Jadelyn.
Yeah, I actually had to correct my best friends on that like a couple weeks ago. They've been calling me Jadelyn, and I had to send them a voice memo being like, guys, it's Jadelyn.
Kind of best friends don't know how to pronounce your name.
I don't know.
You know what? You know what I'm sensing off the top right there?
Yeah.
That's girl world.
Yeah.
Where you meet a girl a week ago and she's your best friend.
That's true. Because these are people that I met like a year or two ago.
And they're
calling
your
them
best friends.
My besties, yeah.
And then I bet in a year you guys won't be friends anymore.
I don't know. I keep my friendships.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's one thing I've learned about the queens.
Yeah.
Like, I see a bunch of girls from high school every now and then. I'll see them out at the bars. But go, how's your best friend doing? Oh, we're not friends anymore. Why? Oh, I don't know. She started talking to a guy I used to date, and now they're just not friends. They've been friends 10 years. Now they're just not friends.
Yeah. I mean, girls can be really mean, but I tend to keep my circle really small. And so the smaller the circle, the longer I keep that circle.
Do you have like a specific mean girl thing in your memory?
Oh my God. A specific...
Yeah,
honestly, it's just an everyday thing for me. It's an everyday thing. I feel like I can't even like walk down the street without a girl giving me a dirty look. Just looking me up and down and giving me a dirty look. I'll smile and I still get a dirty look. And it's crazy.
I get it.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like...
It's that. I can't confirm it's that. Yeah. Like if I'm walking down the street and I see some fucking hot dude in a six-pack, I'm like, oh, this fucking guy.
But you're not going to like stare at him up and down and be like, fuck you.
No, I'm not going to get mad at him. I'll just say, look at this guy roaming around thinking he's the king of the world, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got you roaming around looking all beautiful down the street in LA.
I don't look beautiful down the street, though. That's the thing. I look like Adam Sandler. Like, I literally... I'm in like a full sweatsuit. Like, you do not recognize me if I'm not wearing this.
You're wearing this. I look like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I'm on a podcast.
I'm wearing a fucking sweater and sweatpants, shorts, and Crocs. I look like Adam Sandler. Everybody looks like Adam Sandler.
Well, it's kind of the vibe in LA too. Like everybody's like, "What's the style here?" And I'm like, it's like expensive homeless."
I think this is a good fit. I like the baggy pants. I like the shoes.
This
good
gives
socks.
I gotta portray my like artistic side and also my Instagram side. So I try and wear stuff that kind of gives both.
So if you're walking down the street, what do you want people to think is your profession?
I want them to think I'm an artist.
Artist?
Yeah.
Musical artist?
In music, yeah.
Not a painting artist?
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard though, because in music, it's like, how can you really call it a career until you're making a ton of money off of it? You know?
I mean, there's I know like a lot of people that they play in bars and whatnot that I think it's considered a career.
Yeah.
They make decent money.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think I'm an artist, but it's not where I make the most of my money, so it's hard for me to consider that my career.
Yeah. I wouldn't know where you would make that money, so whatever. So first thing I like to start every podcast off is a simple when I meet someone new. It's just simple. Where are you from? Fill me in. Where are you from?
I grew up in a really small town in Washington State. It's called Tri-Cities.
Okay.
A lot of people assume that I'm from like Seattle when I say Washington State. This is like buttfuck Narnia. Like nobody knows where it is. And it's essentially the desert of Washington. A lot of people don't know that there's a desert in Washington, but I grew up dodging tumbleweeds.
In Washington State?
Yeah.
Is it near Gonzaga at all?
Gonzaga is closer to Spokane area.
Oh, it's in Spokane actually.
Yeah.
So it's not near Spokane.
No. It's like 2 hours.
Is this like southeast?
East.
I'd assume.
Or maybe, I don't really know my directions very well.
Hey, quick, capital of Washington.
Olympia.
You know state capitals?
No.
Ask me 5 state capitals and bang them out.
Well, you already know New York.
This is my party trick. This is my only party trick. Ask me 5.
Okay, New York.
Albany.
Wait, I thought New York's capital was New York.
It sure is not. It sure is not. Little fun fact, a lot of the biggest states, their biggest cities aren't the state capital.
Okay.
LA, not the state capital of California.
Interesting.
Pennsylvania, not Philadelphia. Chicago,
yeah,
Illinois,
I'm
not
like,
Chicago.
Geography's not my thing.
Florida, not
at
Miami. I love geography. I love American geography.
My dad had to bribe me to memorize all of the states when I was in middle school. He was like, if you memorize all these annual multiplication tables, then I'll get you a cell phone. And then I memorized it and forgot it. So
In one ear out the other, like you were saying.
like I said.
What kind of cell phone you got? Do you remember what your first one was?
Oh my gosh, it was this pink little like flip one, and then I think it was like chocolate touch.
Oh yeah,
pink
the
one.
LG chocolate.
Yeah, but then I also had one that was like a flip. It was a flip one, and I can't remember what it was. But I
Is
had
that the T-Mobile Sidekick?
It might have been. I had restrictions on it though. My mom only let me call her and my dad in my house for a while, and then they lifted the restrictions, and my cell phone usage would like stop at 7 p.m. every night, and then it would restart at 9. So I couldn't text in the late hours of the night.
Ooh, narcs.
Yeah.
Did you have a ringback tone?
A what?
Ringback tone?
No.
Remember you would call people and they would be like, it would be the music they get while you're waiting to pick up the
I
phone?
don't think I ever did.
You had to have, you know what mine was? I'm So
What was
Hood by
it?
DJ Khaled and Paul Wall. But how do you not have a ringback tone?
I don't
It was the
know.
best when people would.
Well, I know what it is. I just never did it.
Oh, that was the best.
Mine was
picking
just regular ringtone.
My first phone was a Crazer. Remember the Razors and the Crazers?
yeah.
Those things rocked. Yeah, 5th grade.
Oh my, those were the flip ones.
They were
Right?
flip phones,
Yeah.
but I thought you meant Sidekick where like, you could flick it up and it would like
No, like
switch,
a
there was a
flip
keyboard.
phone.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what I had then. The first phone I ever had
Crazer.
must have been a Razor.
They rocked. Yeah, the Razors were the fatter ones. The Crazer was the skinnier one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed the old phones. Now we're all on these iPhones. Thanks a lot, Steve Jobs. Interesting. So we're from Washington State,
Mm-hmm.
hanging out, doing all that jazz, and you're into music. You like to make music. You're a musical artist.
I am.
Fill me in. What's your vibe? I'm gonna listen to some tunes.
So I got started in music by doing features on like EDM tracks. So I was in the dance and EDM world for a while. I actually got a top 300 placement in the dance charts my first year.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty lit. And since then, I've just kind of branched on to my own thing, my own brand. I'm more pop facing now. But music's definitely always been my end goal, my end game. The problem, and I also did acting as well. There's obviously the strikes and stuff happening right now, so that makes it a little difficult. But yeah, Hollywood, it's hard to figure out sometimes. It's hard to navigate. There's days where I'm like, oh my God, this is about to pop off. And then other days where I'm like, I'm a failure at life. What am I doing?
It's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster, yeah.
Hey, I'm confident in you. So for the record, you are on OnlyFans.
Yes.
You're popping off on there.
Yeah, I guess.
Got a lot of subscribers, I'm guessing.
Something like that.
How'd you get into that? Fill me in.
Okay, so I was one of those people, hate to admit it, so against OnlyFans before I started it. I was like, I will never be one of those people. I'm super cautious about like how I represent myself and just things being on brand for me. I think probably because I was so gung-ho on like becoming an artist and like I was in acting for so long, and I have to be cautious about how I represent myself outside of that. But like I said, Hollywood is tough. It's like, in order to support a beginning career in acting and music and all these things, you need a lot of finance behind you. I didn't want to go and ask my parents. I didn't want to like have to go suck up to some old guy and have him finance my career. I wanted to do it myself. So I started my OnlyFans to fund my music. And that's the honest to God truth. And it still is.
And it's still funding
It still is funding the
I
whole
don't get
thing
why
and
anybody
more.
would subscribe to your OnlyFans. I really don't get it. It escapes my mind. Who are your favorite musical artists ever?
Oh my gosh. So
Give me
I'm
your
a,
Mount Rushmore.
huh?
Or Mount Rushmore musical artists.
Well, okay. I look at music differently than a lot of people. I'm a
You're
lyricist.
musician. Okay.
So the most important thing to me in a song is the songwriting. And so my favorite artists of all time, Julia Michaels,
Okay.
Sasha Sloan, so underrated. Do you know who Sasha Sloan is?
Who are these people? I don't know either of them.
That's what I'm saying.
And I like music. All right,
That's
3
what
and
I'm
4.
saying. Ed Sheeran.
Cool.
I love Justin Bieber. Oh my God.
So we're putting like lyricist Biebs in the top 4.
Oh my God. He's got to be top 3, top 2. I think top song of all time, Ed Sheeran, Photograph.
Ooh, you want to get impressed for a sec?
Yeah.
Phone background. Me and Ed Sheeran.
Shut up.
No big deal. Just had a little drunk night, me and the fellas.
Is he cool in real life?
He's the coolest celebrity I've ever met in my life.
Are you serious?
He's the man.
Oh
We
my
got-
God. I'm so
we
happy
got
I said his name
obliterated.
then.
You want to see some photos?
Is he going to hear this podcast?
He doesn't have a phone,
Okay.
so that will be tough. But I'll try to get it to him. But if you have a plead Ed, we could try to get it to him. But yeah, look at these photos. We had a rock and roll time. Swipe through to the right.
Oh my gosh. Aww.
Yeah, he is my phone background. That's been a thing.
He looks like a big.
Yeah, he was the man. I told him my favorite movie was Goodfellas. We walked into the green room after his concert. He had Goodfellas on. It was all class.
Gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous.
Got a little crunk, watched some Goodfellas. We're in the Chiefs locker room, strolled in there. He drank a lot of wine.
Wine.
He drank a lot of wine. That was his thing. He had what do they call it? A howler? He had like a howler of wine and then just was pounding some wine. We were obliterated.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like on my bucket list. Get obliterated. Obliterated
Yeah.
with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, getting drunk with people is awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best way to learn about someone. You ever get drunk with somebody you like?
Nope. I'm usually just drunk around people I hate.
How's that go for you?
I just go home and snuggle my cats.
Are you a mean girl?
No. I just
Ooh.
get annoyed by people that are drunk all the time. Like, I think I'm a grandma is the problem. Like, I'm just.
I gave you that Instagram bio.
Yeah, you did. What was it? Grandma trapped in a hot girl's body?
Yeah.
I changed my Instagram bio to that for a little bit. And then I was like, maybe it makes more sense to say nerd. But I was like, no, grandma's just like so much more fitting because that's really what I am as a grandma.
No, I think grandma, but then again, you're probably not. Like I know how the hot girls work.
No.
You guys like to say, "Oh, I'm a grandma. I stay inside all the time.
Genuinely, I am.
I never go out."
I
and
do.
then next thing I know, I'm gonna look at your Instagram story. You're gonna be in Diplo's DJ booth next weekend.
That's just not. No,
I know
that's just
how
not
this
true.
works.
No.
OMG, I never go out.
I'm like in my phase of life where I'm like spending my money on hummingbird feeders. And
That's nice.
I sit on my couch and watch the birds stroll through.
OMG, I never go out. Wow, you're with Jon Stewart at 5 a.m. in Vegas. OMG, I never go out.
Well, if I do go out, you will see me back home by 8 p.m. in
Ooh.
bed
You're a
watching.
day drinking type of gal.
Yeah.
I like a good
A day
drink.
drinker for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's your drink of choice?
Okay. It switches off and on. Moscow Mule,
Nice.
kind of a classic. Don't get tired of it. Mojito,
Okay.
another refreshing,
Very refreshing.
classic. I'm trying to think what else.
I've been on a martini kick. You like martinis?
I do, but I always ask for them over ice.
Ew.
I can't stand when they start to get like they're good when you first get them, but then once they start to warm up, I just don't like the taste of the alcohol. I need it to be over ice.
I had a martini last night that was with like little ice chips in it, and that I even hated.
Yeah.
I love a martini though. I've been on a huge martini kick. They're
Okay.
unbelievable. I recently learned
What
about
kind of
them.
martini do you get? Like a dirty martini?
Vodka, dirty martini, no vermouth.
Extra dirty?
No, I don't need extra dirty. Just straight up. I'm not drink vodka straight.
Is it really strong? I've never actually had
Yeah,
a
they
dirty
rock.
martini before.
You gotta
but I
have
do
them.
love olive juice.
They rock. You got to give them a go. I'm a full blown martini enthusiast. It's kind of my final stage in my drinking evolution. I started on heavy beer
Yeah.
back in the day, then light beer, then just vodka, straight vodka,
Okay.
and then we introduced high noons. They're amazing. I love high noons. And now I'll just drink high noons and vodka if I'm partying,
Yeah.
and then if I'm at a nice restaurant, little martini.
Okay.
Because that's my new pleasure.
How
in
many
life.
days a week do you drink, do you think?
Ooh, I don't know. Are we talking about this? Okay. So it's different for me. Like if I had like a normal life, I think I would probably try to stick to Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
But I travel all the time, so I'm
Yeah.
like, what am I gonna like? Last night I was in LA. What am I not gonna have a few martinis at dinner?
Yeah. And you're at a new restaurant, you want to try their drink.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
I
I'm
don't-
not I don't drink at home. Like I'm never going to be somebody who just pours myself a drink at home. But if I go to a restaurant, I want to
Yeah.
try their drink.
See, I used to be a home drinker.
Really?
I used to be. Like
Yeah,
during
I just
COVID,
don't like
the amount of home
alcohol that
drinking I
much
did
is the
was
problem.
unbelievable.
Okay.
COVID was insane. But like now I won't drink on like a Thursday night. Now I'm just trying to, if I'm doing something fun, I got to drink. Like tonight, we're going to that Desert 5 spot. I got to drink tonight, obviously.
Where's that?
It's in Hollywood.
Oh.
Shabuzi and Diplo are playing.
No
Gonna
way.
be a good night. Yeah.
Nice.
But gonna drink a lot of martinis there. Tomorrow night we'll go to a nice dinner. Gonna drink a lot of martinis there. I can't go to a nice dinner and not drink a nice martini.
Yeah.
Kind of just comes with it. Kind of just comes with
So
the
now
whole
you're just a
thing.
big martini guy.
I'm obsessed
I
with
just
them.
like you wouldn't strike me as a martini guy.
Why? Because of my figure? And
No.
it's usually a skinny girl drink?
No. You just like don't strike me as somebody who drinks martinis, but I guess that's men in general. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I used to be gross. Like, I used to friggin', when I would go to a nice dinner, I'd order literally a shot of Tito's and a Diet Coke, and I would chase it with a Diet Coke
wow.
until I learned the art of the
Yeah.
martini.
I can't do shots anymore.
I
The
love
older I
shots.
get,
I love shots.
anytime I take a shot, I immediately throw up.
You know, it was bad. I had to get really drunk last night because I was staying at a haunted Airbnb.
Yeah, I need you to tell me
So
about this.
here's what I'm gonna
so
fill
what's
you
the
in.
story?
So I'm an idiot. We had a great hotel picked out here. It's my new favorite hotel. Last time I was in LA, we stayed here. It's called Lake Park
Yeah.
at Melrose. You ever seen that place? Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And like great room. For some reason, I get caught up in the cool stuff of LA. Like I could get caught up in the hills.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going to Tampa this weekend. We're staying in an Airbnb. So I was like, all right, let me check out Airbnbs in LA, see what they're like, see if there's any cool ones.
Yeah.
So I see this one deep in the hills. I didn't realize how deep it was. You look at a map of LA, like they don't. It looks close, but it's far. It was
Right,
25 minutes
everything's
away,
far
and it like
here.
doesn't look that far on the map.
You can't
So-
survive without a car.
So we're
Yeah.
deep in the hills, and I'm like, oh, this will be awesome. We'll do get a sweet house in the hills, pool, hot tub, the whole nine. So immediately I get there, I'm like, this is so scary. It's by yourself. My producer didn't get there till 1 a.m. So like, I have to just get fucked up till this guy gets home. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep in this house alone.
Were you staying with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so he got there at 1 a.m. last night. He flew in later. So I just went to the bars, got smashed. And then, but before that, I swear to God, last night, I'm in the bedroom. Before I went out, like I was just watching TikToks on my phone. TV was on, but I had it on mute. The door was open in my room, and I just heard a massive thump. Like I thought my luggage broke. I thought my luggage fell off the bed. Heard a massive thump. Thought my luggage fell off the bed. And I was like, what the fuck was that? Like I had no idea what it was. I was in the house by myself. Literally, my heart pulsating through my body. And eventually I just kept drinking. I was like, all right. Sadly, the alcohol is letting me get off on this. So like I feel a little better about it.
Yeah.
Then we get back home last night. I go into my room. I'm ready to go to bed. I close the door. And there's a mirror dragging on the door. So there was a mirror in 6 screws, a 6 screwed in mirror on the back of my door that I didn't know just fell randomly. Like it was screwed in
Oh.
6 times and it just fell
And
randomly.
it wasn't like wobbly at all before.
I didn't even
like,
realize it.
Yeah.
But it was screwed in 6 times. There were 6 screws, and 1 screw was on the ground. The other 5 screws were still in.
What the fuck?
So last night at 2 a.m., I was like, dude, I'm putting this mirror in the spare room and facing it towards the wall. And thank God I was so drunk, I just fell right to sleep, put on a little 2.5 Men and knocked my head to sleep. But it fell down by itself, straight up. It literally did. It was so scary.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's really scary.
I don't like Airbnbs. This is my last journey.
I don't like Airbnbs either because a lot of them, also I've realized, they charge you for things that you shouldn't be charged for. Like I've gotten charged so many times for getting like makeup on towels, which is not something that hotels would charge you for.
No.
You know what I mean? Or like I think one time I like started my period in the middle of the night. It got on the sheets.
Ooh.
They like charged me $500
That I kind of
for
get.
that.
That I kind of get. There's bloody sheets.
But $500?
I mean, it's bullshit. The place I'm staying at, I was so excited to go in the pool and the hot tub. It's $100 a day to heat the pool.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense.
They're doing $100 a day to heat the hot tub.
Yeah. I think that they just overcharge you. Then they use that money to like do all these upgrades and stuff to their Airbnb.
Yeah. So I'm
I
not
don't
even
know.
heating it. So I'm not even going in the pool.
I don't like Airbnbs either.
I'm over it.
I think that I told you, did I tell you this? The Airbnb that I stayed at when I had to live there for a temporary time frame because of the mold in my old place.
Mm-hmm.
I was convinced it was either haunted or that I actually was convinced that there was somebody trying to kill me. And I think everywhere I go, I think somebody's trying to kill me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Fill us in more.
I don't know. I just, Well, the reason why I thought that somebody at this Airbnb was trying to kill me was because I got there, immediately turned on Netflix, and it's just all the recommended shows are just all like, kill this person, kill you, kill, 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 kill. And so I was like, that's weird. And then I was sleeping, and I was sleeping right next to the patio on the side. It's like a gated little patio, but the light kept turning off and then on throughout the night, which in its motion sensors, which makes me think that somebody was just like walking back and forth all night. I was skeptical.
I recently got that at my house. I don't want to shoot down your theory.
Okay, so but maybe not, somebody's not trying to kill me.
It's the wind.
Really?
Yes.
But it wasn't windy.
It's the wind.
Okay. Okay, well, wait till
It's the wind.
wait till my last situation that happened.
Kill me.
Okay. And then the next day, I go into the trash. I was taking my cat's litter into the trash can, and the only thing in the trash is a muddy pair of boots and a pair of jeans and a shirt. And then a random girl's bikini bottom in the pool.
Okay, that I don't like very much.
Yeah.
I think it could maybe be from maybe a last stay if I'm trying to be a skeptic, but that does scare me.
It's scary. And I already think that everybody's trying to kill me all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't walk down the street without thinking every single person that walks by me is going to try and kill me.
Yeah, Airbnbs, they're alone are just,
Yeah.
they're creepy, man. Like,
It's really creepy.
Charles Manson really fucked it for us,
Yeah.
which you don't know about.
No, I need to know.
All right.
Well, okay, so it's a documentary?
I'm sure there's documentaries on it, so I'm gonna give you a little history lesson
Okay.
on Charles Manson. The fact that how long have you lived in LA?
I think this is my 5th year.
The fact that you've lived here for 5 years and never heard of the Charles Manson is
And
crazy.
that I'm obsessed with murder
So,
documentaries.
In 1969 and the 60s, Charles Manson was a cult leader. He had a cult called the Manson family. They lived in Spahn Ranch. It's probably like in 45 minutes outside of LA. They lived in this old movie village ranch that was like filmed for old westerns they would use.
Okay.
So the old dude that owned it was this old guy that was basically like blind. So Charles Manson basically took it over from him and started this cult. And Charles Manson always wanted to be a musical artist. Like that was his thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he, I believe, was friends with Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys. And that was his musical connect. And then he connected him to this recording, I think a musical exec named Terry Melcher.
Yeah.
And Terry Melcher like blew him off, didn't want to use any of his music, blah, blah, blah. So then eventually his like grand whole thing was, I don't know if he thought that other people were living in the house. I don't know if he thought that Terry Melcher was still living in the house or if he just knew other people were living in this new house. And he just told his people, his cult people, to just go in there and kill everybody inside. This was on Cielo Drive, I think in like the Hills area. I think in Beverly Hills, kind of.
How long ago was this?
1969.
Okay.
So he told his family members, the people in his cult, to just go in there and kill everybody in the house. And it was actually Roman Polanski's house, who was a director. Not a good guy, bad guy. Fuck Roman Polanski. But we should probably get him. It's crazy he just lives in Europe. Not get him on the show. I'm just saying America. You're not welcome on the show, Roman Polanski. But so Roman Polanski was living in this house at the time. He was in Europe shooting a movie. And his wife, Sharon Tate, who was like a movie star back then, Margot Robbie played her in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh.
So she was pregnant, 8 months pregnant in the house with her ex-boyfriend who she was still friends with. And then the heir to the Folgers Coffee and her husband were all in this house. And these people just went in and brutally murdered them in the house. And then that was pretty much it. And that's your little murder history lesson for the day.
Is this house still standing?
I tried to drive to it the first time I ever came to LA. I don't know if you could get to it.
Oh.
I think it probably was demolished if I had to
Yeah.
guess. But yeah, well there's a movie kind of about it, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that came out in 2019. Quentin Tarantino.
That's about this?
Yep.
I feel like I watched that.
It's long, Leo, Brad Pitt.
Oh, maybe a really long time ago I watched it.
2019 it came out.
Oh, then no, never mind.
I don't know, but either way, that's what it's about. Creepy stuff.
Well, I'm going to rewatch it.
You should. So now every time in LA, I think about people around the Airbnb.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
It sure is. This episode was brought to you by our friends over at Hustler. We are live, as you can see, from the Hustler in West Hollywood, right on Sunset. This place was founded in 1998, and they've been serving pleasure and bringing couples closer together for more than 2 decades since then. There's a wide range of products here, from state-of-the-art toys to intimate apparel. They got all the stuff. And there's 59 locations nationwide, designed to be inviting and comfortable for you to fulfill your most fun fantasies out there. They have an enjoyable and discreet shopping experience for everybody out there. Also, they got online convenience as well. They have extensive online catalogs over at hostlerhollywood.com and discreet shipping straight to your door, which is a big deal. Discreet shipping, obviously, we need that. So, as always, follow Hustler Stores on social media for their latest updates, promos, and exclusive details and exciting offers that you do not want to miss out on, along with events. So visit hustlerhollywood.com or one of their 59 stores today to experience the ultimate journey into pleasure and wellness. So once again, go to hustlerhollywood.com and follow them at Hustler Stores. Thank you, Hustler. So what's your take on ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. Yeah.
You got any good ghost stories?
I did see a cat ghost one time.
Cat ghost.
Yeah, it was when I was living, well, I was back, it was before I turned 18, and so I was still living with my parents in Washington. I was taking a bath, and then all of a sudden I just saw this, my cat had died like, I think 2 months prior, and I saw, it was like a shadow of a cat, a black cat that just like went into the bathroom, jumped on the ledge of the bathtub, jumped onto the counter, and then just disappeared. That's the only ghost I've ever physically
Sounds like a horny
seen.
cat. Horny ghost. It's a horny
like
ghost
in the
cat.
bat. No, but it was a girl cat. It was a girl
Maybe
cat.
she was a lesbian.
Maybe.
But
maybe.
you like your hand to God, you saw it?
Yes, hand to God, I saw it. I was freaking out. I came downstairs and crying, told my mom. I was like, I just saw Zippy. Pretty sure she got eaten by a bald eagle, and that's how she died.
Ooh, that's a very Washington way to go out.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot in our trees.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
a lot.
That's kind of scary. What's your ideal? What's your dream concert? Opener
Like-
and musical artist.
Oh.
You
like
go to
for
any
me
concert
go
right now.
to?
Yeah.
I would love to have Russ as an opener.
Okay.
I'm really into Russ lately. And then Justin Bieber is the main.
See now, are you one of the girls that loves Bieber's music, or you
Yeah.
just think he's hot?
No, I'm not like physically attracted to him. I think 13-year-old me was.
Yeah.
But now it's different.
Because that's one thing I don't get with chicks a lot is like Taylor Swift. Like, do we really like her music, or is it just like you just love her, like the whole aura of her? Like
Yeah,
Bieber, I always thought-
she's kind of one of those people that's like the whole picture because
Mhm.
she gives you a showcase with her music. She does a whole production. Her, there's a lot more to her than just the
Yeah.
music.
So your dream concert is Justin Bieber.
I'm obsessed.
What are your top 5 Bieber songs? Like I just think of Baby.
No. Anyone is number 1.
How does that go? Sing it.
If it's not you, it's not anyone.
What a beautiful voice, Jadelyn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you.
I'm going to make you sing in a few minutes. I got to think of what I want to make you sing.
No, don't make
Why
me
not? Come on. You
sing.
could show off your
I'm
musical
shy.
talents. You could show off your musical talents.
Okay.
Do you know any any Billy Joel?
Not really.
You know Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow?
Sing it.
I'll put your picture away.
Is that a country
Sad.
song?
It's kind of a country song. It's a great duet. It's my go-to karaoke song.
I'm a country girl.
I was going to
so
say we could duet.
How have I not heard this?
It's kind of crazy you never heard Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Yeah.
What other songs do you know? Good song to sing. You don't know Billy Joel. You know no Kid Rock,
I know Kid Rock.
but
I
not
just-
Picture.
No, not.
How about Hootie and the Blowfish?
Who are these people?
Who's Hootie and the Blowfish?
Who is that?
They're an amazing band. You ever see Darius? You know Darius Rucker?
No.
You know who Darius Rucker is?
No.
Jesus, I gotta show you some stuff about music for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of in my little bubble. And also the thing is with me is I don't know names.
Okay.
If I hear a song, I know it.
Mm-hmm.
But like ask me who sings it or like if I know that person, I don't. I don't
How-
like pay attention to celebrities.
How about Elton John?
Yes, I know who that is.
Give us an Elton John song.
But I'm just like not. That's just like not my vibe.
Then what do you like to sing? Ed Sheeran? Photograph?
Yeah.
What? Sing us Photograph, bad.
Really?
Yeah. Show off
Okay.
those musical chops.
Okay. But you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home.
Beautiful, Jadelyn. Such a good voice. I feel like Randy Jackson right now. Thumbs up, dog.
Yeah, thank
That was amazing.
My dad was a country singer, not like professionally, but
Yeah.
he sang growing up. And so I kind of got it from him. He was always singing all the time. I kept telling him to go on American Idol, but then he was too old.
Hey, I'm just going to say it for the record. I think you should try to start singing country.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's making a comeback right now.
People fucking love it.
They love it, but I have been a day one.
And you're a very country looking gal.
People say that. I think I could exist in Nashville and people would believe it.
The South is kind of there's a lot of blondes with.
But I couldn't live there.
It's a good city.
I don't think I could live there.
Why not?
Because I can't deal with the humidity.
It's not that bad.
It's so humid.
It's not that bad. It's humid in the summer.
Yeah.
It's a good place. You should go.
I think I'm just a West Coast girl.
I think you should be a country singer.
Well, I will be. I will do country singing, but I don't know if I'll live there. I could bounce back and forth.
You can bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
I like the country idea.
Okay.
I think we should do it. We'll make you the next
Megan Maroney.
Yes, you're making the next Megan Maroney.
She's a little bit more on the country side, like more twangy. But I think I could do something that's very like Kelsey Ballerini.
Are you on Spotify?
I am.
Hey, if I want to find you on Spotify, what could I look up?
Just look up Jadelyn.
That's it?
Jadelyn. That's my artist name. I dropped my last name because I was like, Jadelyn's just cooler.
Just Jadelyn. You're like Cher.
Yeah. I told my dad that. I'm like,
Sting.
yeah, I dropped my last name. He's like, what?
Just Jadelyn. I like it. Okay, so who are some other classic one name people?
Yeah.
Cher, Sting.
Yeah. Beyonce. Yeah.
Seal.
Yeah. There's a lot of it. Fletcher. Oh, she's one of my. I forgot to put her in my list. Fletcher.
Who's Fletcher?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's one of those people who. How do you know?
How do you not know Hootie and the Blowfish?
Blowfish?
Hootie and the Blowfish. They had the number
what
one.
What do they sing?
Hold My Hand, Let Her Cry. Only Want to Be With You. That's a great musical impersonation. You ever see the movie Ted? Ted sings it in Ted.
Yes.
You and me, we come from different worlds. You like to laugh at me when I look at other girls. Only want to be with you.
That's a Blowfish song?
It's Hootie and the Blowfish.
Interesting.
You got to listen to Hootie and the Blowfish. They rock.
I'm going
to make a playlist for you.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish. You're going to love it.
Okay.
Nickelback?
Oh, duh. Nickelback is like OG. Same with Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
I did have a punk rock phase when I was in middle school where I only wore colorful skinny jeans, DC shoes, Zoomies oversized shirts.
What was this, like 2008?
When I was in 7th, 8th grade.
That's the best, yeah.
One time in this phase, I got caught kissing this guy named
Whoa.
Zoe behind a vending machine. And I had to call my mom. And I think that she thought I was confessing I was a lesbian because I was like, yeah, I got caught kissing Zoe behind a vending machine. She's like, oh, a girl?
Damn. Was Zoe your first kiss?
No. My first kiss was in 6th grade.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, after the school social.
You still friends with the guy?
No.
You think he goes around telling people I was Jalen's first kiss?
Probably not. I don't know. I grew up in a really small town, so maybe.
What's your favorite movie?
I'm a hopeless romantic. I love all Nicholas Sparks movies.
So who's that?
Nicholas Sparks?
Are those like the really romantic movies?
Yeah, like The Vow, The Notebook.
Yeah, they're not like rom-coms, they're like real.
They're like real romantic. Those are my favorite movies ever. So, but out of all of those, I would have to say I love The Vow.
The Vow?
It's so good.
Do you
Rachel McAdams is in it. Like,
do you have a favorite movie quote?
I used to have one favorite one from Step Brothers, but I can't remember what it was.
Because you did say you're an actor. You want to act out some movie quotes?
No.
Yeah. Well, like some. Whoa. Some deep OnlyFans stuff here. Yep, your all natural girl next door. Cherry emoji. Let me sing you a lullaby.
Oh yeah, I do sing. Okay, that's the other thing. I'm kind of on like the talent side of OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
So I started with OFTV, and I was doing acoustic covers of like requested songs that my fans would have for me. A lot of my original songs too that I would just sing acoustically. And I was thinking about doing them like Nikki Heaton style in a bikini. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, what a legend. I forgot about her.
Yeah.
What a queen. She still must make good money on OnlyFans, but I feel like she is the definition of missed the boat by like 2 years. And she would have been like...
She's on OnlyFans, right?
I think she is now. She would have been like the number one girl on OnlyFans, I think. Like Nikki Heaton was...
Oh my God, yeah.
Nikki Heaton was like a urban legend.
Yeah.
I thought she was like a fake... I didn't think she was real. That's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Nikki Heaton, what an icon. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Iconic.
What a queen.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a hot blonde Mount Rushmore?
What do you mean?
Who's on your hot blonde Mount Rushmore? The most iconic hot blondes.
Oh my God, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
There's one name I really want you to say, but you got 3 more.
Blake Lively.
Cool. There's an
Um,
icon out there.
There's an like. Okay, give me a hint.
There's an icon out there.
Actress.
What? So Blake Lively, Margot Robbie. She's an actress. She's a singer too.
She's a singer too.
Yep.
See, I like
Dated a football player.
Taylor Swift.
No. She's the queen. She's my queen. I still have my poster on her ceiling. No, her poster on
She's
my
like
ceiling.
A-list.
That'd be rock and roll if my
She's
ceiling, my poster on
A-list?
her ceiling.
A-lister.
Yeah. She was in a very good movie, like 2005, 2010. She was in some decent movies. All the girls stepping out for a public affair all night. That's one of her
Is
song.
she older?
She's like 40 probably now.
You're gonna have.
Jessica
Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
Oh my God! Yeah,
She's gotta be on
She's a
there.
queen.
She's
she's a
the
queen.
queen. We got one more.
Okay, but I also like brunettes. Is the problem?
Yeah, well, I don't.
Madison Beer. Madison Beer.
She has dark hair.
Megan Fox.
Also a beautiful woman, but this is the blonde Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Robbie.
Oh my God! You know who everybody says I look like is Sydney Sweeney, but I don't see it.
You don't look like Sydney Sweeney,
No.
respectfully to you. You look like Sydney Sweeney. I feel like I've heard a lot of girls be told they look like Sydney Sweeney, and just because
It's
they
just
have big
because
boobs.
they have big boobs.
Yeah,
and
like your
blonde
actual
hair.
face looks nothing like Sydney Sweeney.
I don't think so either.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this was fun.
It was fun.
Good PG pod. I enjoyed it. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, any final words? Any final links? Anything?
Just follow me on everything at Jadelyn Music. That's literally my link for OnlyFans,
All the stuff.
Twitter.
You want to get some music?
TikTok. Music is just Jadelyn. Just search me on Spotify, Jadelyn.
Oh, I'm gonna have you do a next time in LA.
Yeah.
We should have you do a concert. Yeah, we should do a tiny desk with you.
That's my dream.
But you're gonna have to learn my songs.
Okay.
It's gonna be a playlist curated by me that you have to learn. How about that?
That is a good idea.
So we'll do a tiny desk concert next time in LA.
Yeah.
But you have to learn
Your song.
Billy Joel,
Because I don't know any of
Hootie
these
and the
songs.
Blowfish.
You're gonna have to give me a list.
I'm gonna give you what's a fair list I can give you that you can learn, like
song-
5, 10?
Yeah, 5.
5?
5.
You got a 5 song tiny desk concert
Okay.
curated by me,
Yeah.
sung by you.
Yeah.
And maybe for the grand finale we'll do Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Yeah. I can hit up my my guitarist Nico. I think he might
Perfect.
be on tour right now, but I'm not sure. But he's learns things like this.
And our producer's a rapper, you get a rap in there as well. We'll have a little.
You rap?
Yeah. She's got to learn her songs first. But next time in LA, we're doing it. That sounds fun.
We could do like an Eminem Rihanna
We could the world's our oyster.
situation.
But yeah, that's perfect. I love that idea. Okay. Amazing. Well, thank you, Jadelyn. Have a good day.